You are born on a Tuesday. Nobody notices. Not the humans. Not the cat 3 houses down. Not even your mother, who laid the egg, forgot about it completely, and moved on with her life like it was a minor administrative task. You crack through a shell the size of a thumbnail, somewhere behind a wooden cabinet in a house that isn't yours, in a world you have zero preparation for. Welcome. You are 1 inch long. Your skin is almost see-through. Your tail is longer than your body, which makes no geometric sense, but here you are. You have 4 legs, 2 eyes that see almost everything, and a tongue that tastes the air like a tiny radar system. You have no mother, no guidance, no plan. What you do have, immediately, instinctively, without being taught, is the wall. You find it in the first minute. You press your feet against it, and something in your biology says yes, this. Thousands of microscopic hairs on your toe pads grip the surface at the molecular level. Van der Waals forces, the same physics that holds molecules together, holds you to the ceiling. You are 1 inch long, and you are already defying gravity. The humans in this house have been alive for decades, and they still need stairs. You walk across the ceiling just to see what it feels like. It feels correct. The house is enormous when you are this small. You live behind the cabinet for the first few weeks. Safe. Dark. Warm enough from the wall that absorbs sunlight through the window all afternoon. You eat whatever wanders past. Tiny insects mostly. Things so small the humans don't even know they exist in their own home. You are doing them a favor already and they don't know your name. The world divides itself quickly into 2 categories. Things that will eat you and things you will eat. At this size, the first category is long. Cats. Larger lizards. Birds that come in through open windows. Even the ceiling fan has claimed lizards before you and will claim lizards after. You learn the house the way you learn anything, by surviving it. You learn which walls stay warm the longest. You learn the sound of the kitchen, the specific acoustic signature of food being prepared, and you learn to move toward that warmth. You learn that the small humans are loud and unpredictable and should be treated like weather. You don't fight weather. You wait for it to pass. You grow. Slowly, then noticeably. By month 3, you are 3 inches long and considerably more confident than your size justifies. You have a wall now. Not the whole wall, just a section of it, near the light fixture in the main room. Warm from the bulb. High enough that nothing reaches you. Perfect sight lines in every direction. This is yours. You defended exactly once. Against another lizard, younger, who appeared from somewhere and made the mistake of stopping on your section of wall. You puffed your throat out. Turned sideways to look bigger, stared with the specific energy of someone who has absolutely nothing to lose. The other lizard left. You have not been challenged since. During this phase, you discover the greatest hunting ground in the house, the space around light fixtures at night. Insects fly toward light. You position yourself near light. You wait. Your tongue fires out in 0.07 seconds, faster than a human blink. Faster than the insect's nervous system can register danger, and the meal is over before it began. You are not the biggest predator in this ecosystem, but you are, without question, the most efficient. You are 6 months old, and you have achieved something remarkable. The humans know you exist. Not personally. They don't know your wall, your schedule, your preferred hunting hours. But they have seen you enough times that the screaming has stopped. You remember the first scream, the tall one. Early morning, you simply appeared on the wall near the bathroom door, and he reacted as though you had arrived armed. You were not armed. You are 4 inches long. You were simply there. Now he walks past and says nothing. Sometimes he looks up at you. You look back. There is a mutual understanding forming, an unspoken agreement between species. You eat the mosquitoes. You stay on the walls. Nobody uses the broom. It works. You also discover something new about yourself during this period. Your tail comes off. Not dramatically. It happens during a near miss with the house cat who visits occasionally and has never once minded its own business. The tail detaches cleanly, wriggles on the floor to distract the cat, and you escape while the cat spends 30 seconds confused about what it's looking at. You grow a new tail. It's slightly different in texture, a little shorter, but it works. You have a backup system for your spine. The humans have been trying to grow replacement organs for 50 years in laboratories. You did it on a Tuesday. Automatically. Time moves differently when you live on a wall. The humans mark time with noise and movement. Celebrations. Arguments. Furniture that appears and disappears. A small human who wasn't there once and then suddenly was, carried and wrapped in cloth, crying with impressive commitment for something so new. You watched all of it. From your wall, from your ceiling, from the warm corner by the window you claimed in your second year. You watched this house change around you while you stayed almost exactly the same. You shed your skin periodically, the old layer loosening and peeling away in pieces, revealing new skin underneath, fresh and clean. You do not find this strange. You find the fact that humans can't do this strange. They're stuck in the same skin forever, patching it from the outside, growing older visibly in a way you never quite do. You eat. You sleep in the warmth. You hunt at night with the same efficiency you had at 3 months old. You are, by every available measure, good at being what you are. In your 5th year, something changes. Not dramatically, not all at once. But your grip, the van der Waals miracle of your toe pads, isn't quite what it was. You slip once on the ceiling. Just once. You catch yourself immediately. But you know what it means. You move lower on the walls. Your hunts take longer. Not because you're slower exactly, but because the calculation takes a moment now, where before it was instant. Your tongue still fires in 0.07 seconds. Your brain just thinks about it a little longer before giving the signal. You find a new corner. Lower down. Still warm. Still yours. The house has changed again around you. New paint on one wall. The small human walking now and occasionally pointing at you with one finger like you're something to be proud of. You don't mind the pointing anymore. You have been pointed at 10,000 times. One afternoon in your 5th year, you find a patch of sunlight on the floor, coming through the window at a low angle, the kind of light that only exists in certain seasons. You lie in it for a long time, longer than you normally would. It is very warm. Your body slows down the way it always does in warmth, heart rate dropping, the world going quiet and amber around you. The house makes its sounds. The cold box hums. Someone's rectangle makes noise in a distant room. A door opens and closes. You don't move. You have been here for 5 years. You have watched this family from every angle, every height, every season. You have eaten 10,000 insects they never knew existed. You have survived the cat, the broom, the ceiling fan, the cold months when food disappeared and you slowed to almost nothing and then came back again. You have shed your skin. You have regrown your tail. You have defied gravity every single day without thinking about it. And now the sunlight is very warm. And you are, quietly, completely, still. The house doesn't notice immediately. It never does. You were just the lizard, after all. Just the lizard.